Machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, these aren't just terms, they're chapters in a story. And once you see how all of it connects, it just clicks.
So if I take it back to classical machine learning, it was great at spotting patterns, right, in structured data. So spreadsheets, clean numbers, but it had a fatal flaw. You had to tell it what to look for.
So for example, if you wanted to spot a stop sign, you would have to tell it to look for something like an octagon, something red, something white. The machine wasn't thinking, you were. And that worked until the internet happened. And suddenly you had billions of images, videos, text, and honestly way too much for any human to handcraft features for. So classical ML was built for the clean data and not around raw pixels and messy language. It couldn't scale. And at the same time, you had neural networks, which have been around. They're pretty much layers of connected nodes that learn patterns from data, right? That sounds good for this, but they were hitting the same walls. One, there was not enough data, and two, there was not enough compute until 2012, where ImageNet gives us millions of labeled images, GPUs give us compute, and pretty much CNNs crack that vision. So what that meant is for the first time, you didn't have to describe that stop sign. You just showed a model a million of them and it figured it out. So the machine started doing the thinking. And for the next decade, deep learning gets extraordinary at understanding, classifying, transcribing, translating. But then comes the question nobody can answer: can it create? And in 2017, the transformer changes everything. It's the new architecture that understands context across entire sequences at once and pretty much becomes the foundation of every modern AI model you've heard of today. Here's the thing, these three chapters are not separate. Each one lives in the next. Traditional machine learning made deep learning possible, and deep learning made generative AI possible. And the next one, well, that's being written right now.